Hey guys, welcome to the Alpha stream. I'm AlphaStarDX, and some pretty sweet light jazz going on here as we continue with part 3 of Panic. So, let's see what button pressing trouble we can get ourselves into tonight. Look at that. Civilization raining down from the sky. Is that a commentary on urban expansion? Oh, we know what these things can do. Crisis averted? Oh, look, we're seeing a lot of old friends here tonight. Whoa, the Sphinx. And a pyramid with what looks like it might be a blow top, kind of like the one from Mario 64. Which, incidentally, I'm doing a play of on its own. Whoa. This, ladies and gentlemen, is a commentary on the food chain, and it transcends time. More so than I thought it did. This is becoming a very heavy topic. Well, I'm beginning to think we found the field of nightmares, and I think it's time to get out. Let's go here. Look at this. This, ladies and gentlemen, is the Japanese version of the Sega CD startup. And our media control panel. So let's play it and see what happens. Okay, that's funny. Let's pause for a second, though, and regain our bearings. That's a very Japanese smile. Why does he have the finger on the nose? I love that effect, no matter the context. Even if it is something silly like this. Yo, wake up. We're saving the world here.
Hey! I was listening to that! Turn it back on!
Oh, fine. Nice face, by the way. Okay, 12C. Prepare to fast forward. A little black dot. I think it's being let get a little too powerful there. That was a very anticlimactic and sad end. I'm kind of reminded of that one song, the Russian guy that does the little tongue thing. The guy in the latex suit. Whoever he was, whatever his song was. I'm sure if I typed in a bunch of B's and L's, I'd be able to find it.
Remember me? My name is Stick. You gave me this name, Slap, and personally, I wish you'd call me Asta, or Spot, or Rex. Anything but Stick.
So the dog's name is Stick. And from what he just said, am I to take it that his name is Slap, the boy? So we have Slapstick. Oh boy. A treble clef. Neat. Oh. Well, neat until Dead by Dead Composer. Now that's not very nice. Hey, better that it knocks you out than other things hypnosis could be doing. I'd be very happy with that if I were you. Okay, 12B. Check it out. Flying lessons reminiscent of the good place. I don't think the screw mechanism is the way to do this. That's a little too much power. I kind of expected that. You're eventually going to hit the mantle and die. Okay, 12A. Alright, space warp. Let's see if we can push this thing any faster. Yeah, we know. You like rainbows. Okay, the boy's gonna orgasm at this rate.
Ah! That's funny! I always thought there was a light at the end of the tunnel! Oh well, I guess not!
They didn't give the angel too many lines in this script. Now, don't get me wrong, this is beautiful scenery. Makes me think there are times that the drugs are worth it. Okay, that is fucking cool. I would love to see something like that in my lifetime. Wow. Seems to me that that creature has some serious power. Okay, 12H. Huh. An X-ray. So, what all happens here? What does our bone structure really look like? Do you have any genital organs? Well, I'll tell you this, your roaring has not gotten any more menacing since that first time. I don't think I've ever seen such contempt from the boy. That is an interesting reaction from him this late in the game. Maybe he's finally realized just what he's in for. Oh no, not this guy. Okay, for all I know, he was just talking about hand jobs, just like his buddy was a few floors ago. I mean, I don't know if he did or not. I'm pretty sure that was... Well, I don't know. That was definitely something I don't speak. Well, sometimes you just have to think twice about things. Ah, yes, the Chicken of the Sea cameo. Ah, look who's here. Oh, he's still pissed. I'll get used to it. 12G. What the hell? Is this some kind of phonograph? If it is, I don't see where the record goes. Oh, look at that. This must be the device with which SpongeBob learned bubble art. Yeah, that's pretty cool.
That wasn't so hard, was it? You're making great progress.
What exactly are you getting at? Or do I even want to know what you're talking about? That's an ass. Nice effect. Where can I get a bubble machine that does that? Wow. Don't look, kids. Poor kid. Not today. Well, you'll be pleased to know that my wishes are apparently completely irrelevant to you. Thanks a lot, asshole. So, basically that's the equivalent of yet another machine throwing up, I guess. Under the sea. Unfortunately, most of these creatures will not be surviving. Too bad. Okay. 12F. Last room for floor 12. Certainly a compact way to travel, but would anybody survive? I seem to recall having another video another vehicle very much like this. Would transform into different things and travel. Yeah, somehow I don't think anybody's going to be able to miss that coming.
Keep practicing. Just a couple of more rehearsals and then we go to tape. Move over, Jane. The Arabian Bears are here.
I find it fascinating that large animals are getting use out of such a machine. I'm left to wonder too, if that's really like what it's designed for. Just a moment, guys. Okay, 13E. All right. So what do we got here? Okay, so what is this? Huh. I didn't know they made irons that big. You're not even worth my effort, Jeannie. You're not gonna stick around and hear me.
Falling in love again, never wanted to. What am I to do? Can't help it.
Well, you've got 6 tits for whoever wants you to play with, so it's not like you're without means of finding your own attraction. But anyway. And ironing boards aren't even technology. I want to see this again. Only because out of everything so far, this one just blew my mind. Yeah. Yeah, that out of everything. Okay, 13D. What is this? Oh, the baby cameos. So that's how those cameos are done. See how many more of these we actually recognize. Why the blue hell is that worth applause? And what was he trying to say? Do you do nothing but sleep, Satan?
Wow, Mother warned me about nightmares.
And why do you have so many different and diverse voices?
Oh yeah! 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 Oh yeah!
Sadly, we didn't get a good look at the mountain climber when he and she were going at it. Otherwise, I would have tried to identify him.
Oh yeah! 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 Oh yeah!
Why are you smiling? You can't hear that. Something felt weird. Something felt weird.
Oh yeah! Oh yeah! Oh yeah!
Hmm. 13C. I'm trying to identify what this is. Oh, it's the Arabian Dance from the Nutcracker. Tchaikovsky, I believe. Pretty cool, but I kind of like the Chessmaster 3000 rendition better. Alright, so let me... Alright, what can we do with it? You smoke? Mind if I do? That's not a magic trick, it's just Cleopatra popping out of the top of a pyramid. Okay. Here is game over screen number 2.
You're not meant
plan for this game either. Bye!
Whoops. Careful about being on the door side. Okay, we want to go to 13B. So let's see if basketball uniforms in Japan are anything like America. Or I should say, is that a basketball uniform in Japan as well? Nice shot. Hot dogging it like a pro. Okay, when I heard that, I thought that was my cat meowing. Whoa! That's not a basketball you want thrown at you.
Newsflash! A nearby nuclear meltdown has produced strange varieties of mutant life forms. All citizens are requested to keep their eyes peeled.
Mutant life forms? Like you? Okay, so how did you... Are you that good a basketball player that you can just take liquid and pass it? Because I'll admit, that's pretty impressive. 13A. A film projector? How quaint. How quaint. Did you know shadow puppetry is one of the oldest forms of entertainment? Apparently it projects out of its shitter. Something tells me hitting the red button was a bad idea.
Ah, nah, you shouldn't have. You shouldn't have done it. You know, red, that's my favorite color, yeah.
I'm sure it is. You, grant me my wish for eternal... life. Why do you exist? Your whole purpose is to grant wishes, and yet you don't. Do you have that big a problem with society, man? Really? Don't tell me. Oh, this is convoluted. All right, I think I see how to make this work. But I could be wrong, so beyond that point, I'm not going to save yet. Yep. This is the first room where buttons do completely different things each roundabout. Seems there are some undocumented things here. Alright, I may have to make determination on a thing or two here. I'm going to make a manual save real quick. And revert back to that if necessary. Okay, now I know where we're at. We're good. Now, if this thing that I'm looking at is to be believed, either button will do the same thing now. Let's make sure of that. Nope. Alright, this is not quite where we need to be. Unless I can get to 13F from this room. Which I can. Now can I get to 14E from there? Yeah. Okay, so this actually is not the worst thing that could have happened. Just we ended up touching on floor 14 a little bit early. So, we wind up here with these cannons. Fire! Nice show, but it's not going to win any. Not going to win any wars. Fire. Ah, shit. Fire. Pretty lights. Fire. That's great, but all this is doing is signaling where we are to the enemy. Fire. Okay, I don't think we're winning this war. Let's get out of here. 13F. Last of that floor. Let me make this. And we're up there. Okay, cool. Let's see if we can make some kind of SOS off this dish. Well, now we're not getting any signals in or out.
It says here, Captain, that you just trashed the Hubble telescope. What a shame.
Please explain to me how I did that without A, setting off any traps, and B, shooting any kind of laser from the dish. Also, why are you scratching your ass and reading porn? Well, I suppose that's one way to retrieve messages. It's like one of those rubber big half circle things that you push down, leave alone, and then it just pops up on its own accord. Like the little jumping thing. I don't think the government's going to be too happy with us. Okay. Let's get back on track with 14E. A moped, huh? What do we got here? We're in for a hopping good time, aren't we? Ba-da-dum, ba-da-da. Boom, ba-da-dum-da-dum-dum. Ba-da-da-dum, ba-da-da. Yeah, I've read this fable. Remember, slow and steady wins the race. Or so he said. Oh. More rolling machinery. And being that this was a Sega game, I can say this about it. How very Sonic of you. Kid, I think you need a bath. Like, fairly desperately. Alright. 14D. Took me a second there. Hey buddy, first of all, nice music, and second of all, I think you're kind of forgetting your dress. Come on then, big guy. Obviously, you know your way around the dance floor. Wonderful. I was kind of hoping for an encore of that one. Oh, I'm sure most adults nowadays would rather do that.
You think you're safe? Don't believe it.
He'll be back!
So that's what he is. He's a Sumo Terminator. Alright. So we can't get to 14B from here. 14C was the second death screen, the one we saw a few minutes ago. I think the best thing we can do is reroute through floor 13. So we're going to go back to 13D for just a moment. Oh, damn. And now I have to remember how I got elsewhere. I believe this was 13C. Okay, good. I have an idea. Just a second. Okay, it's button 4 again. Now into uncharted territory. 14B. Wait, what? What? Okay, thankfully, I'm looking at this and this looks perfectly normal. So, if this is to be believed, this button is 14A. Okay, we're good. We're fine. Okay, this is it for floor 14. Let's see if we can force some quick progress from the snail.
Man, did you see that escargot?
Yes, I'm kind of sitting on top of it. There we go, that's more like it. Funny, I recall a snail on the cartoon Cow and Chicken that had legs to do that, but never showed it until after they were needed. That's a handy trick. Now, that's something I would actually expect from this shell. Well, that's not going to do you any better than what a snail actually does. Right. Actually, I think I may have been wrong. 14F is next. This. Oh no, you know what? I have to reroute from here. So fortunately, we'll be able to get straight back on track. 15E. Forgot I found a more useful path there. Okay, so we have managed to knock out 12, 13, and 14 so far tonight. I think I'll wrap it up for tonight after floor 15, so 5 more rooms. And then we'll close this up with one more part. So we are at where? 15E. Now, am I seeing a fridge on ice? Is that what's behind this panel? An icy arch, huh? Pretty cool skyline, of course, until the sky breaks apart. The tiki heads have found their way to the far north. Or the far south. I don't know, wherever we are.
So, you chilling with the home birds, huh? Well, just don't be like losing your cool, okay?
You're real funny, Satan. You're real funny. Can't you just hear me laughing? Oh. See, it's too cold to even throw up here. Okay, 15D. So these are the bodies of the heads that were in that hunter's room. Apparently. Oh good, I'm so glad I had another chance to make this joke. It's an alarm cluck. Yep, we've seen him too. Is that really how their necks work? Cool. Life sucks when you can't make your sound. So is it true that zebras have photographic memory? I got nothing decent for that. You don't really expect to get off the ground that way, do you? Funny, I don't know which bite hurts worse, the gator or the stapler. I've never been bitten by either, thankfully, so don't know. Okay, 15C. I think it might be a little bit late to catch a bus. Although the beach scenery is pretty cool. Wonder if we can manipulate the stars.
Hello.
I don't even know where that would go. Like, is that a shuttle into space? I mean, I could have seen that one going straight into the water. Aw, how cute. Are these all space buses?
You're waiting for the bus? At the beach? Your reasoning is unfathomable.
Look, in case you missed the memo, I was kind of thrown here. Hey, it's Christmas. Actually, it just became Pi Day as I'm saying this. It is now midnight where I am. 15B. Huh. So, is this some kind of classical concert? Why are we conducting the conductors? Kid, when they said exploding with enthusiasm, I'm not sure that's what they meant. That's quite a chorus. I just realized with that, are they finding all different ways to play Ode to Joy without actually playing Ode to Joy? The timing of it suggests that that's exactly what's going on. It's Ode to Joy, every single thing they're doing. And also, I think we need to quarantine the concert hall and get everybody that's not infected out. Okay, so we have advanced to an age where we're not throwing fruit for a bad performance. We are now throwing sharp weapons. I don't know, being a musical performer myself, I really don't know what to make of that. Yes, musicians do tell jokes even on the performance stage. And they drink too. I should know. We were on the bus back to Carnegie Hall. That's all people were doing. Okay. 15A. Last room of 15 and last room of the night. Nice. We can officially live role-playing games. Transformation belt. Cool. Nice hit, kid. Seems you're finally learning. I was wondering what became of you.
Oh no, not again!
There's nobody there to push your buttons. That's your own damn fault, retracting your wings. There you go. He's got openings everywhere. So you're taking out everybody that was harassing those women way back in the beginning. You've become a very just fighter. Now that wasn't nice. Okay. Further drive home the point, why don't you? Nice, now cut him in half. Yeah, close enough. Okay, let's move on down to 16A. Another elevator. You know what? Fuck it. Let's go on. Ouch. Well, certainly isn't the first elevator we've been in. But let's get back out before it does anything like the last couple did. Oh, you know what? I'm actually pretty sure we've seen this exact elevator before. Only it was Stick, the dog, who was in here the first time. Yeah, you're not going anywhere for a little while, kid. Yep. This time, instead of the dog going where the kid has, the kid is going where the dog has. Yeah, all the same things happened with him, too. Actually, you know what? Doing this floor was a good idea. Reason being, there's one last death screen to loop around on floor 17. May as well be at full strength when we do that. Alright, 16E. Is this Superman's booth or is this the TARDIS? Or it could even be the Get Smartphone booth.
All of our divine intervention operators are busy. Please stay on the line for the next available operator.
I'm pretty sure that's actually how it works, too.
May I help you?
Oh my god. The moon as a phone sex operator. Now I've heard everything. Okay, 16D. Oh, that's amazing. Is that a convection oven? That must be how it expels hot air. That must be how it expels hazardous waste. That must be how it expels excess heating implement. Although incidentally, that's not good for either the room environment nor the device. Didn't we just beat you?
Can you help me find my son? There are two baby samurai. They're a long way from home, I must miss their mummy.
I feel like we may have seen them in a cameo somewhere. Problem is, that was too long ago for me to remember, so you're kinda SOL. Oh well, 16C. Sky platform, eh? Well, let's see what we can make happen. Some amazingly realistic lightning effects. Pretty cool. And the lightning even makes sounds at frequencies that sound like what they're conveying. Brontosaurus. Makes me think back to Da Vinci Notebook's album. I believe that's the one that had Enormous Penis on it. Not an Enormous Penis, of course, the hit song.
Well, noodles are good, but you might be tastier. I'm interested in being dessert.
Are you saying you want to eat a young boy? Something wrong with you, Satan. Also, he's had a lot of cameos this episode. Must mean we're getting really close to where we need to go. A moment. Okay. That was a shocking romp through history. Prehistory. 17B. Okay. This will truly be it for the night. Because after this, we pretty much have the equivalent of 10 more rooms. So, what's on TV tonight? Static Wipeout. Like sands in the hourglass. Some copyrighted soap opera. Apparently static is as easy to swim in as water.
What kind of reception did you expect anyway?
Pretty much something that crappy, actually. You are what you watch, I guess. Okay. 17A. Oh, great. So we're going to see all these animals in action, are we? Well, let's see how we're doing. We have hit every room. All the way down to the 17th floor. And you can see the 2 death rooms we've already checked out and backed out from, and the one that is left. So we are not far from the end of the game, guys. That's... Oh, that's interesting. The save states don't... Or the save games don't stick around. I'll just have to note for the future that there is no real way to keep this. Well, I'm thinking at this point with the gag percentage so low that it counts each button as a gag, even the teleports and the traps. I'm not hitting all the teleports, I'm not hitting all the traps. Just the in-room gags, so that's not going to be 100%. The scene rooms I definitely want to make 100% on. Just literally visit every room. I have the map and the means to do so, and it won't be super tedious to finish. And yeah, the dance table with the musical symbol buttons will be how we open up next time. Don't forget to tune in tomorrow night as Ferret Lord 123 and I continue our run through ancient empires. And there's good stuff planned out for the rest of the week, so be sure to keep tuning in every night. And with that, I'm going to get a snack and go to bed. Have an alpha night.